Welcome to this session on combinations. In this session, we will solve a few more basic word problems based on combinations. So here is the first question. There are 5 people in a room. How many handshakes are possible if every person shakes hands with everyone else exactly once? So let us start solving this question. How many people are there? There are 5 people in this room. So let us call these 5 people A, B, C, D, and E. Let us start with the first person, A. How many handshakes will A have? The maximum number of handshakes that A will have is B, with C, with D, and with E. So A can have 4 handshakes. What about B? B can also have 4 handshakes, but B already has had a handshake with A, which is counted in the number of handshakes for A. And therefore, we can say B has exactly 3 handshakes more apart from one handshake with A. What about C? C has 2 handshakes with A and B, which have been counted in 4 and 3 here. Additional number of handshakes by C will be 2. What about D? Similarly, D also has 4 handshakes, but 3 of them with A, with B, and with C have already been counted here. So additionally, D will have one more handshake. And what about E? E will have no additional handshake because all handshakes of E have been counted under the handshakes for A, B, C, and D. So what is the total number of handshakes here? The total number of handshakes here is 10. Now, or is there an easy way to solve this question? Now, if you consider a handshake, for a handshake, we need to have 2 people. And out of how many people we need to have 2 people? Out of 5 possible people. And we need to select a group of 2. Because handshake can only take place when there are 2 people in the process. In how many ways can you select 2 people out of 5? The answer is 5C2, and which is equal to 10. So we saw how the concept of combination can be applied to this particular question. Let us look at another question. So we have 6 lines drawn in a plane. What is the maximum points of intersection possible for these 6 lines? Let us first of all try to solve this question by using basic principles. And remember, there are 6 lines drawn in a plane. Let us start with 2 lines. Suppose there are only 2 lines. If there are only 2 lines, let's say A and line B. And you can see that the maximum number of points of intersection with 2 lines is only 1. And this point of intersection is marked out here. Now suppose I introduce a third line. So we have 3 lines, say line C. This is A, this is B. Now I introduce a line C. So what is the maximum number of points of intersection that line C can generate for me? Line C will have one point of intersection with B and one point of intersection with A. As you can see there, this is the second point of intersection for C. So what happens in this case? In this case, we already had one point of intersection when 2 lines were there. With the addition of the third line, we got 2 additional points of intersection. What happens when we draw a 4th line here? When we draw a 4th line here, let us see how many points of intersection will be generated. See, the 4th line is this. And you can see that the 4th line has obtained or has got point of intersection here, here, and here. So the 4th line when drawn was able to create 3 additional points of intersection. So we already had 1 plus 2 point of intersection when there were 3 lines. With the addition of the 4th line, there are 3 points of intersection. What about this? When we have the 5th line added here, let us add that 5th line. And this 5th line is supposed to intersect with all these points. Point 1, point 2, point 3 and point 4. So already we had 1 plus 2 plus 3 points of intersection, and with the addition of the 5th line we will have 4 points of intersection. And similarly, when there are 6 lines, the total number of points of intersection will be given by 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Now remember, if there are n lines in a plane which can be drawn, I can similarly extend the logic and say that the number of points of intersection will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 till n minus 1. And we all know that this is a very basic series, and the formula is given by n minus 1 into n divided by 2, which is nothing but nc2. So the maximum number of points of intersection that can be drawn in a plane with n lines which are not parallel, no two of them are parallel to each other, is given by nc2. So you could either calculate the answer by this method or by nc2. In our case, the value of n is 6. So the maximum number of points of intersection will be 6c2, which is equal to 15. So with this we come to an end of this particular session. If you wish to watch more videos or solve more questions, please log on to our website www.pfindia.com. You can mail your queries to us at studentservices@pfindia.com, or if you are watching this video on our website, you can use the Ask a Doubt feature to raise your queries. Thank you very much.